Alright, welcome back to the channel. Warhammer Man back in the studio, and we've got this week's pre-orders and they are live. So just kind of taking a look through here. Before we get started though, if you're into reactions, reviews, news, painting, modeling, conversion, tutorials for Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team Necromunda, Age of Sigmar, pretty much any of the Games Workshop war games, make sure to like and subscribe. So we've got our Kill Team Moroch on pre-order now. So some really nice terrain in this set. Definitely a fan of this. We'll be picking this up. I've seen some of the reviews already on the rules for the Traitor Guard and for the Phobos Marines. They look pretty good overall. Phobos Marines, decent, have a couple cool little special abilities making them a little bit better than the Compendium, and more importantly able to mix teams. So I think they'll be fun. Probably not the most competitive team out there, but should be a good time for sure. And there's definitely going to be some really good builds for them. Now, as far as the Traitor Guard, from what I've seen so far, they look really good. You can basically take the 10 Traitor Guardsmen with a bunch of specialists, and then also the Commissar and the Ogryn. Or you could do the same as the regular guard team and just have the 10 regular guys and then like 4 extra regular troopers, or 10 guys that you want to choose and then 4 extra regular troopers. So you have essentially like that ancillary support option, and instead of having like the weapons like bombardments or the choice of the troopers, you have the choice of the extra 4 troopers or the choice of the Ogryn and the Commissar. So pretty cool overall. Looks really good. Definitely awesome. It sucks that the price went up a couple of bucks, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Definitely going to be picking this up, and really looking forward to painting the... I've painted plenty of Space Marines obviously along the ways, but definitely looking forward to painting the new terrain. That should look awesome, and I'm going to add in some of the old stuff I have as well, kind of fill out the board. And then also the Traitor Guard are going to be really cool to paint up. I'm a big fan of those models. Never had an opportunity to paint up the Ogryn or the Commissar previously, but definitely going to paint up that kill team, and that'll be fun to have some face-offs with the components from that kit. So very, very cool. Excited about that. Then we see our dice sets. Really, really underwhelming, to tell you the truth. I mean, in the typical kill team colors, the black and orange versus orange and black, they have some unique symbols, like the 6 on the Phobos dice is a skull and crossbones, and the 6 over here is some sort of strange chaos symbol. So overall, that's a big pass. Obviously have the codex already from the box set. Picked up the Chaos Knights box set. So I have that codex, but now if anybody wants that collector's edition as well, the data cards, those are 90, 55, and 29 respectively. And then we know also we have the pre-order of the Knight Abominant. Very nice. Once again, don't need to pick up any of the cast stuff because I got plenty already in the box set, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Already had some Chaos Knight stuff for my army previously, so this should fill it out pretty nicely, and then I can kind of fill in the cracks as necessary. But we have the War Dog Carnivores as well. So these are cool because each set, the Big Knight and then the Carnivores, you have the option to basically build all 3 of the variants available. So very nice there. So if you're not sure what you want to do, or you want to magnetize the extra options, that is definitely a awesome opportunity, and I will be magnetizing some Chaos Knights and putting out a tutorial on that as well, so stay tuned. Then we are into the terrain for the new Necromunda Ash Waste. So we have 2 of the sets from the box set. We have the Thatos pattern hab module, and then the Thatos pattern platforms and walkways. Extremely overpriced in my opinion. 80 bucks for this. It should be like between 45 and 60 in my opinion. And then for the walkways, again, there's no way this should be 80 bucks. It should be like 30, maybe 40 bucks. Or alternatively, just fill out these kits and put all this stuff in with them. So if you buy that, you get the platforms and walkways included, and then it's 80 bucks. That would make more sense. Or if you buy the extended hab module, which is probably the worst price I've ever seen on anything, you would think you would get at least the platforms and walkways included. So, but overall, this thing is just... It's just way too expensive. 110 bucks for this. And what did you really add on to this? Because the regular hab module basically is just missing one central pattern. Like normally they have one of these little openings or one of these little doors. The extended one has 2, and then it's the same, and then it has a second walkway piece obviously, and then kind of mounts it together. And then I believe this piece is extra too. But overall, just no way that these things are worth the prices they're asking for them. This is a big mistake in my part on their pricing. And it looks like this is the regular sprue. And then this is the regular sprue as well. And then they just add in this kind of like connecting sprue, if I'm not mistaken. Because this is basically like the in-between piece that makes it like an extended piece. So it's basically, you know, the regular hab module is $80 and then you pay $30 for this sprue because this is the extension sprue. I believe that's how it works. Now what's going on with the legs and feet here? This is my first time kind of seeing this as well. So yeah, these are the pieces that would go in between on either side. This is the extra center piece that would extend it. The thing I'm wondering is, doesn't this have two separate... It has like two separate stands and then one big piece that connects them. I don't actually see where that would be. Huh, interesting. I'm not sure. I really don't see the bits that would connect the bottom piece. Because essentially the regular stand has one of these and then one regular cross piece here and then another regular cross piece here. So this is like a double extended cross piece. Maybe it's part of this sprue here and I'm just not able to like clearly identify it. I just don't see how that builds it, to tell you the truth. Because this piece looks like the bottom, but there would have to be something kind of going across there, I would think. See, that looks like this. I don't know. I'm really not sure, to tell you the truth. Very interesting. So, I don't know. If somebody ends up buying one of these and open them up, you let me know. 122 plastic components. Doesn't say exactly how many sprues it is or anything, though. So let's go back here and take a look at the regular one. So I am kind of curious about this. See, when we look at it here, we can see it's like the cross piece right there, and then there's like a double cross piece that connects them instead of the two smaller ones. And then there's a whole second piece right here. And then same thing with the actual building of it. It basically just has that extension piece go in the middle, and then it builds the big one. So let's take a look. So that's the regular piece, the same one. That's the same one, and then it's just the extra piece, and then this is all the accessories. So yeah, I'm really not sure. I don't see the extra pieces on there, because look how big this base piece is. We would have to see something like pretty chunky, I would think, along those lines. Unless two of these are connecting together. Let me go back one more time and look at that picture. It's very interesting, you know, just seeing this other box set. And honestly, we haven't seen exactly how many sprues or which sprues come inside of here. So it's definitely kind of a toss-up, at least for me. See, this is like the big base piece and everything that comes with it, as you would expect. And then this is the extra pieces. I don't see something that's like an extension piece. So that is interesting. I wonder if you end up getting two of these pieces and then there's extra pieces left over. That would actually make sense. Huh. Interesting. It almost looks like you would put three pieces in this one right here. You would take the other one and have it go across and then put your two pieces, and that would give you... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But then you would need two of the big pole pieces. So you must get two of this sprue right here. Because you would need a second one of these from somewhere, and there's like the whole mounting piece to the bottom of it. So okay, so you probably get two extra sprues for the extended module versus the regular, but then you don't get the one upgrade sprue that you get in the regular, which has like all the extra equipment and like the antenna and stuff for the top. So interesting. I was kind of curious how that was going to come, boxed and everything. So and then we see a couple of the books here, some of the last week's stuff, the Darko Savages, Reductus Saboteur, Blade Champion. Here we see the other variants of the War Dogs. Obviously, they're just, you could build any of them out of the same box, so it doesn't matter which of these you get. The War Dog Stalkers, the War Dog Brigands, and the War Dog Carnivores all come from the same box. And then these are the War Dog Executioners and the War Dog Huntsmans. And those are just the Imperial / Chaos version. They don't have all the extra like cool Chaos bits, but they have the, you can build the Chaos or Imperial kit with them. And then we see the rest of the stuff here. Combat Patrol, Night Desecrators, obviously just the other versions of the Abominant that you can build. That is kind of weird that the Fallen Nobility collection is still in stock. Or for pre-order, I should say. Because the actual box sets are sold out. So I guess if you didn't get one, you now have the opportunity. This is really weird though. Oh, you know what? This isn't actually the box set. It's just their bundle. So realistically, the difference between if you bought the box set at $265, the only difference here is this is $124 more over that box set, and you get the special edition. Is that the special edition? No, that's not even the special edition codex. So it's $124 extra because you lose the discount from the box set, and you have to pay extra for the art print. So this is just, if you didn't get a hold of the box set, or you have to go this route because you want that art print, that's a pricey one. Because this is full retail price plus whatever it is, $50 for the print. Man, that's rough. We did see the Echoes of Doom is all sold out in the United States. As expected, I talked about how great of a deal that was, and how I expected that would be very much gone. So really nice box set right there. So not surprised that sold out. A couple of people were complaining about the balance between it too, and the balance of these box sets is never that good. I think like the Daughters of Cain box set that recently came out had like 450 points, and then the Night Haunt had like almost 700. It was something like that. There was over 200 point difference between them. So, but overall very cool. Nothing really in this that I think is going to be selling out right away or anything like that. The Night set is like limited prints. Those kind of always sell out. Kill Team Moroch, pretty cool. I don't think it's going to be like a massive like sellout type situation. And we see even up until the last couple days that like the regular previous Kill Team set is still available. The Ashway set obviously still available. But we did see the most recent 2 of these sets sell out pretty quickly. So the Sigmar boxes are really good deals, and it's obviously showing because they are definitely moving. So but pretty cool overall. Gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. Definitely a little curious if anybody picks up that thatos pattern extended hab module. I've already said how I feel about it pretty clearly. I'm not gonna be picking it up. It's cool and everything. I like it. I like this terrain. It's definitely growing on me, but it's way too overpriced. Matter of fact, if I didn't already get this terrain in the what I thought was a little overpriced Ashway set, there's no way I would buy it at these prices. This is just absolutely insane. So even with your like online or local discount or whatever, that's just absolutely crazy. I can't imagine ever being able to justify paying like $80 for like the walkway accessory sprue for this. Absolutely nuts. So but that's it. Gonna wrap it up there. Let me know what you think down below. Always like to hear back from you guys. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man. If you enjoy these reaction, review, news, painting, modeling, conversion tutorials, videos for Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team Necromunda, Age of Sigmar, Warcry, or even the upcoming Horus Heresy, etc., make sure to like and subscribe. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.